Hello, welcome to World Brew. My name is Adel, and right now I'm in southern Michigan. Specifically, I'm in Jackson, and I'm actually joined here by a special guest and local.
Yes, I am MJ. I lived in Jackson all my life, and I'm ready to do some disc golfing today.
Yeah, so today we're gonna go run out and do some disc golf, and then Michael's gonna show me around his hometown. And we're also going to learn a little bit about this place here in Michigan. Alright, well, first let's head over to the disc golf course and throw around. Alright, let's go. We're almost there. We're about 3 minutes away. So once we get there, we're going to pay our entry. And then we're going to get inside and get ready to play some discs.
So there is this fishing spot here. Yeah, I'll keep this place in mind. This place looks really nice, actually.
All right, so we have made it here. I just changed my shirt because we're gonna get a little bit of exercise in. It's kind of hot today, so
It's 80.
we're right here in the Birchfield Park, and we're gonna throw some discs. So that's a disc golf basket right there. And if you don't know the sport, then I'll explain just a brief explanation. Is you have to throw a frisbee disc like this that Michael has into this metal basket with chains, and you have to try to get it. You have to try to approach it in the least amount of throws as possible and make it into the basket. It's pretty much just like golf, but with frisbees. So we're about to go in, throw in our round, and then we'll head back into Jackson, and we'll take a little walk downtown. All right, let's do this. So we've played a couple holes, and right down there, straight ahead, is our next basket. So we're gonna probably get some shots and try to get through this course. We got some people behind us, but really, we're just here to have fun. All right, how do you think you're playing today, Michael?
Better than before, but overall it's a really fun game.
Yeah, that's what we're here to do. Let's just have some fun. So here we have a long tee pad, a short tee pad, then a long basket and a short basket. So there's actually a few different ways you can play this course. Today we're just playing short to short because we just want a quick game so we can get back into Jackson to go check out the city. Nice try. So, we just finished playing, and Michael just dropped a water bottle on the ground. So, we're gonna head back down to Jackson, and we're gonna go check out downtown. Michael's gonna show us around. So, let's go. Welcome to Jackson, Michigan. We're downtown, and looks like there's something going on today. So, we're about to go check this out. We're gonna walk around downtown, and we're gonna try to find a beer. looks like they got some live music going on there. It's nice and sunny.
Should I show them how it's done?
Clear skies. It's a great day. Pretty nice. So, right over here is the Grand River Brewery. And we're gonna go in and try to get a beer at least. Alright, let's go take a look. Alright, so we have a hour 15-minute wait list to get into the Grand River Brewery.
So it is a car show.
So yeah, it looks like there's a car show going on today. And we're gonna go walk around downtown while we wait to get in for our beer.
I'm gonna let her know. I love seeing you walk away.
That's Jackson Coffee Company.
My girl. Shit is so funny. This one dude got pissed off about me. He's like, I'm just talking to my girl, man.
Looks like that guy's getting himself into trouble. So Jackson is the birthplace of the original Republican Party. And it's also known as the Crossroads of Michigan because of the train station and the convenient location. Yeah, it's got quite a lot of history in this town. Right behind me right there, that is the Jackson County Tower. And that is the tallest building in Jackson, actually. Now, there's a lot of interesting historic buildings around here. This town is not only known to be the birthplace of the Republican Party, but this is also one of the birthplaces of the automotive industry. Actually, back before 1910, Jackson had factories manufacturing parts for cars and assembling them long before the automotive industry got its boom in Detroit. And that actually is interesting because by the time 1910 rolled around, there was already a very well-developed automotive industry, and actually it was Jackson's biggest form of industry. It's interesting that, you know, Detroit is known as the Motor City, but Jackson's been doing it for a little bit longer than they have. All right, so this is
200 years.
Yep, this is the First Baptist Church. And it says here, June 21st, AD, 1870. And this right here is some information given by the state of Michigan. You'll see these placards around quite often, around historic areas. And it gives you just a little bit of education on the historical significance of that area. Alright, so we're gonna go check out this car show, see what there is to see. And already you can see some at the end of this alley, so let's go check it out.
Wait, that's a Dodge, oh, sorry.
Look at this. That's pretty cool. Got bikes lined up.
Yeah, that car there is from the 1960s.
So I'm not much of a car guy. I'm more of a old buildings and architecture guy. But this is pretty cool. With all the bikes lined up. The cars lined up along the street here. Right there is the tower. Jackson County Tower building. The tallest building in Jackson. It's not very tall, but it's interesting. All right, so we're gonna go try to find the train station, which is actually a very important part of Jackson's history. And I got the sun in the wrong direction there. So we're going to the train station, and we're gonna try to get some good shots in there. Right behind me, you can see the buildings, the skyline. There's the Jackson County Tower building again. Honestly, that's so far my favorite part of this trip. And along there, we actually have the banks of the Grand River. Michael, what do you think about this trip?
I think it's pretty good. I also like the stuff that's going on in Jackson because, you know, it brings, you know, a lot of business, you know, to such a small city.
So Michael told me there's a pizza vending machine coming up, so let's take a look. All right, lead the way, Michael.
All right, I got you. Yeah, this place here is supposed to be really good. I've been.
Spa and Lounge, huh?
Yeah,
Craft
no.
cocktails. Pretty neat. Where's this vending machine?
One sec.
There's a Red Bull vending machine.
Oh, I see that. One sec.
Are you sure there's a pizza vending machine? I see Red Bull.
Dude, they must have removed it, but they at one time had like a vending machine. Unless they moved it in there.
So this is the Foot and Ankle Clinic and Martini Spa and Lounge. And apparently Michael says that there's supposed to be
Yeah.
a pizza vending machine here, but instead there's simply Red Bull and Izzy fizzy drink vending machine. No trespassing, huh?
Down there?
I guess. I don't know if it means on the tracks or not.
Well, I know it's a federal offense if you walk on tracks.
So we made it to the train station. So we're inside the station.
Yeah, I like how it keeps us like yours.
There's a gentleman there. I'm not sure if we're supposed to film in here or not. But right behind us is the ticket office. And this is actually the oldest running train station in Michigan. Obviously here we got it says, "Welcome to Jackson" here. Nice artwork, historical placards all around. So if you find yourself passing through Jackson, then here you go. You got some information. Here's the schedule, the Amtrak train schedule. And oh, and here's another passenger train schedule from 1926. Back when there was a lot more train traffic in the United States. Right here, it's the Amtrak rail system across the country. Nice little placard. I think a train might be coming. Let's take a look. Oh. And here's the platform.
There's cool. Look at that one. That one, that one, that one, that one.
Now I have more cars going to the car show. This is nice. Makes me feel like I'm in Europe again. We're going back to the brewery now. There's the train station behind us. Now, hopefully we'll be able to get into our seats. Yeah, another interesting thing is right by that train station actually was where the first ever Coney Island restaurant was opened. Ever. Now, that's actually a shock to some people because of the fact that, I mean, Coney Island is a very popular American restaurant. And of course, the restaurant was named after the Coney Island hot dog, which is a style of hot dog that actually came from immigrants coming to the United States. So that right there is a sign about fentanyl, because fentanyl addiction is actually plaguing many US cities. And unfortunately, I'm sure Jackson isn't an exception to that rule. It's quite sad. So we're along the side of the Grand River Brewery again, still waiting to get in. But another interesting thing about Jackson is actually James Earl Jones, famous actor. He actually lived here from the age of 5. That's actually extremely fascinating because of the fact that, well, it's a small city, not very big, and in a lot of these towns you don't necessarily expect famous people to come from. Usually expect them to come from California, Los Angeles, or maybe New York on the Broadway. But Jackson, not what I was expecting. But just like any other city, Jackson's always trying to improve itself with new buildings and nicely renovated apartments and storefronts. It's actually a bike shop. Pretty nice. So Michael's telling us about this place across the street. What's it called, Michael?
Nightlife. It's like kind of like a mixed nightclub and food place.
Interesting. Looks like you can shoot guns and archery in this building here too, in this sporting goods area, which is actually quite
Right
interesting.
next to the alcohol.
Right next to the alcohol, said Michael. What more can you ask for in the United States? Sounds like the train's coming. Now down the street behind me, actually, if you go far enough, there is the Jackson City historic prison tours. So if you ever find yourself here in Jackson and you want to learn about a historic prison, Michigan's first ever state prison was actually built here in Jackson. Lots of Michigan's firsts here, by the sounds of it. Looks like we're in front of the old movie theater. Michael really likes this place. Isn't that right?
Yes. They actually had a free movie night for Christmas down there, actually.
That's cool. The more you know. So, our reservation from the brewery should be done pretty soon here. We should be ready to go in soon. But we're eagerly walking around. And we don't want to drive because we don't want to go too far away. So, we're just walking around downtown, soaking it in. Down the street down there, there's actually plenty of nice bars and pubs, such as the Dirty Bird and the Tilted Bar, which is actually a cool arcade bar. Yeah, there's plenty of good places where you can get a beer here. So that building right behind me, that is the Jackson City Hall. And that is actually another one of Jackson's taller buildings. And somewhere over that way, there's another building for Consumers Energy, which is actually one of Michigan's largest energy providers. So, this plaque is for the Jacksonburg Public Square. Now, Jackson used to have a couple of names back when it was a little village. It's changed its name a couple of times, and it eventually was just simply called Jackson. This town used to be on the Territorial Road, right where the Territorial Road crossed the Grand River. Now, if you don't know what the Territorial Road is, that is actually the first road that connected Detroit and Chicago. And now, typically people would just take Interstate 94, but this road was long and it stretched through many of Michigan's historic cities, which, of course, we're gonna see more of those in later videos. Alright, so we just got the notification that our reservation at the brewery is ready. So let's head on over there. Alright, so we are in the Grand River Brewery right now. We were just seated. Hopefully our car doesn't get towed because we parked on private property technically, but it's a business, so, and nobody was parked there, they're closed, so hopefully it won't be a big deal, but we're gonna figure out what we want to drink and eat, and let's see what we can get for beer here. It looks like they got a pretty extensive tap list.
Oh yeah, they got one.
Yeah. Alright, so we got some food here. What'd you get, Michael?
I got whitefish chowder with turkey Reuben. It was my first choice.
That's pretty neat. Still waiting on our beers though.
Well, you drink it.
What are you drinking?
Wine.
Oh, wine.
I love wine.
He's getting wine today. Alright, so we got the 313. This is right here. 313 Polish Lager, a taste of old Detroit. And Michael, what do you got there? Got himself here, let's get that.
Sleeping Bear wine.
Alright, let's give this bad boy a try. Hey, cheers. Na zdrowie. It's not a bad beer. Not bad at all. This beer tastes a little bit like Plzeň from Czech Republic. Not a bad beer. All right. It's still very lively here. That is the Grand River right there. As you can see right here on the sign, this river actually, I believe, goes all the way up to Grand Rapids. I'm not sure though. This is the Grand River Market. Here they hold farmers market. That's right next to the Grand River Brewery. That over there is the Consumers Energy Building, just above that bank. Actually, it looks like a gas station, but it's actually a bank. Now it's time to get back to the car and hope we didn't get any parking tickets. So we're getting back to the car. I'm sure you can still hear the music. So, if you're ever in Jackson, Michigan, be sure to come on downtown. Check out Coney Island next to the railway station. Or maybe check out the Grand River Brewery like we just did. There's plenty of bars and restaurants everywhere around here. This place is lively and full of history. I would say that Jackson, not such a bad city. Not such a bad town. I'm impressed. So Michael and I have split ways for the day. That means it's time for me to get ready for the next adventure. So, in the next one, we're gonna go check out another cool place that I'm really interested in seeing here in Michigan. So, stay tuned, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.